In today's quick video, I'm going to show you how to install a TV. These are the tools required, and these are the parts that we're going to use. I'm going to start with my measuring tape by taking an overall measurement of the wall. I come up with 139 inches on this measurement. Next, I'm going to mark my halfway measurement, which is 69.5 inches. Next, I'm going to use my stud buddy to find the studs. I just wave it back and forth on the wall, and it finds the screws that hold the drywall to the studs. I'm going to mark my first stud, and on to the next one. I found it here, and I'm going to mark that next stud. Next up, I'm going to use my Torpedo Level to make some guidelines for drilling holes for my mounting plate. I want to make sure that level is nice and straight, and then draw your line. And you're going to repeat the same process with the next stud. This is just to make sure that when you drill your holes into your mounting plate location, you don't miss the stud. Now it's time to install the brackets on the back of the TV using the hardware provided. I'm going to be using spacers today so that I can provide enough space for the HDMI cable to plug in without stressing the cable or the port. First, I like to hand tighten the screws, so you'll see that here. And then I'm going to come behind it with a screwdriver. Do not use a drill or impact, as you can strip out the nuts in the back of the TV. Also, when I'm tightening these down, I like to make sure that they're pushed toward the top of the TV. That way the weight of the TV doesn't shift the position of the TV once you hang it on the wall. Now I'm going to grab the mounting plate and stick it into the brackets so that I can take an overall measurement of the TV and then another measurement from the top of the bracket to the top of the TV. This will allow me to figure out exactly where the TV will sit on the wall without guesstimating. Now I'm going to hold the measuring tape up on the wall. That's my overall height. And I'm going to find my mark, which is right around 8¼ inches. That's the distance between the top of the mounting plate and the TV. That lets me know where to put the mounting plate so that the TV ends up exactly where I want it once it's hung up on the wall. Now I'm going to grab the mounting plate and snap my magnetic level to it so that when I hold it on the wall, I can get it nice and level. If you look closely, you can see the guidelines we made earlier. They happen to line up with the end holes on this bracket. They may be different for you based on your bracket size. Now I'm just going to make sure it's nice and level, and here you can see it is. And next I'm going to grab my drill and make the 4 holes required to run the lag holes into the wall. Now I'm going to grab my first lag screw and just kind of hand thread it into one of the holes. I'm going to be coming behind it with my impact. Once I get this tightened down, I can let go of the mount and grab the other screws to drive them in. Just make sure you don't over tighten them, because if you break the head off of the bolt, you won't be able to reuse the hole. On this particular brackets, this is where the earthquake screws are. You tighten these up after the TV is hung on the wall. Some brackets have clip style earthquake holders, but nonetheless they'll be there. So I'm going to grab this side of the TV with one hand and put a hand underneath the bottom, and then lift the TV up and hang it on the wall bracket. It hangs kind of like a picture. You do want to make sure it's secure before you step away from the TV, just to make sure it's not going to fall. Once you're done with that, you're going to tighten the earthquake screws down and you're done. Here's a view from this side, and we've got this completed for the day. If this video helped you out, please consider liking and subscribing, as it will help the channel grow and help other people find helpful videos. Thank you.